What's going on, everyone? Today we are going to talk about the rear foot elevated split squat, or the Bulgarian split squat, how some people call them. Same exercise. Now, a lot of people bench, like a bench for bench pressing, stuff like that. For this, I feel that it's too high for most people. So I prefer to use a stepper that's about 1 foot high. Now, some ways you can set up for this. You can sit on the edge, have your legs straight out, and then you plant your foot, and it gives you a nice start position for that. I still like to play around a little bit, going back and forth for the distancing. The main thing for the distancing is to not be so close where now your knee is really close to that front leg and you're very cramped, and not be so far where now, oh, you have a big stretch going on here and that limits you from going down. All right, so you're gonna find your sweet spot. Another tip here is have the shoelaces down. So a lot of people will plant the toes once we get something smaller like this, but try to do it with the shoelaces down. That makes it so that we use that back leg less. As we go down, leaning from the hips, get your butt working more. So if you want to isolate the quads a lot more, then stay a little bit taller. But even if you do that, then pull that foot in a little bit more. That way you can keep a little more weight on the quad. But if you're trying to aim for more general lower body strength, then I would highly recommend you lean forward, keeping a nice long spine as you go down. Now I can kiss the floor because that stepper is not too high. So right here, I'm staying light. As I go up and down, we can grab weights on the sides. You can have them here in front rack position as well. Now from the front, we want to make sure that our shin stays fairly vertical, if not slightly outward, like our leg is bowing out, in order for the knee, for the ankle, and the hip to be loading well. So that way our joints are moving in a nice position. Definitely don't let the knee cave in as you go down. So slight bowing out, and we don't go too far forward either over that toes, but there should be some shin angle. It's not going to stay completely vertical. All right, so those are some tips you can try out for the rear foot elevated split squat or Bulgarian split squat, whichever name you like to use. Check those out, try them out, let me know how it goes.